How much do you charge to answer my questions? First time I heard that, it's like, what? I don't charge anything. Where did you get the idea that I was going to charge you a fee? Well, I talked to somebody. I was looking for information on Medicare, and I found somebody, and they said, oh, yeah, we'll be glad to answer your questions, but first we need your credit card, and we're going to hit it up for $500. But that's okay. Our service, service is free once you pay the $500 entry. And it's kind of like, that's kind of a contradiction right there. So how do you get paid? Well, I'm going to talk about that. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. All right, I've been in the business for over 45 years. I've never once charged anybody a fee. I've even had people say, well, gosh, your advice has really been helpful. How much do I owe you? And it's like, nothing. What I do is I'll spend time with you, as much time as you need. I have my offer you can't refuse. Give me 10 minutes on the phone. Ask me any question you want. If you like the answers and you want to continue on, that's fine. I'll stay on the phone with you as long as you need to feel comfortable with the information that you've gotten. And, and you don't have any more questions. So, that's just the way it is. My hope is that you'll gain enough information that you've been seeking and nobody else will give to you. But the hope is that I'll give you enough information so that you feel confident that what I'm telling you is accurate and is helpful. And I'll earn a chance to be your agent. And that's when I get paid. When you say, okay, gosh, I really like what you do, and I like the way you handle it. And yeah, I think I'm ready for you to be my agent. Well, that's when I get paid. No, I don't send you a bill. The insurance companies have compensation built into the rates. So if you're thinking about, well, you get all this information, and then you turn around and go direct to the carrier and get a lower rate, well, it doesn't happen that way. It's the same rates, whether you go direct to the carrier, you go through me, you talk to somebody in Nebraska that called you up and said, hey, we know more about Medicare than anybody else. So, why would you do that? You could take advantage of somebody with my experience. Plus, I'm also on Medicare. I've been on Medicare for 5 years. So I think between dealing with over 700 clients all over the state and being on Medicare, I think I'm in a pretty unique position to be able to answer your questions. But again, that's up to you to decide. So how much do I charge? Well, I don't charge anything. But I do hope to earn your business. And if I spend time on the phone with you and answer your questions, and I provide more detailed answers by email, and then just let you kind of sit back and stew on it a little bit, think it over and see if you got more questions or not. I think you'll come back and say, okay, I'm ready. I want you to be my agent. And about 98% of the time, that's the way it happens. Every once in a while, I get somebody like, I had this woman yesterday that called me up and, well, I'm going on Medicare in 2 days, and I need to do something. And I spent over an hour on the phone with her. And I sent her some information and called back the next day, and I was on the phone with her for another 30 minutes. And I said, okay, are you ready to make a decision? She said, yeah, that's the plan I want. I said, well, here's what I need. And I told her, name, address, phone number, date of birth, and your Medicare number. And so she gave all of that to me. And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the application, and I'll submit it to the carrier for you. And it'll be all done in just a little while. And she said, that sounds great. So I did. I took her information that she gave me, I submitted to the carrier, and sent her a copy of the application and all the other stuff. And I'll be doggone. She sends me a text. She didn't call me. She sends me a text and she says, well, I appreciate all this. You gave me the answers I needed, but I'm going to buy from somebody else because they're local. I said, well, good luck with that. So, I mean, that's the way I handle things. And most of the time it works out for me and for them. But every once in a while, somebody decides to pull a fast one, and say, well, okay, I got what I needed. Now I'll go buy from somebody else. I got news for you. Don't ever call me back again. Don't ever call me back and say, well, this person couldn't answer this question. Can you do it for me? I could. I'm not going to. All right. Well, that's just the way it is. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.